Mic check, camera check, market check. How are we doing today, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and open the chat. Hey, Macarena. I've got that song stuck in my head like crazy. Hey, Macarena. How are we doing today, guys? How's everyone doing? We are live on YouTube. First live of this week. Lots to see and lots to do. The question is, are we going to find something interesting today? That's the most important question of all questions. Let's see. Let's have a little look. All right, so I'll give you guys just a couple of minutes to tune in for those of you who still haven't tuned in. You know what? I literally just got a message from my team telling me that I recorded 3 videos, 3 whole videos, and I was muted the entire time. Yeah, bro, I don't know about trading New York session today either. But yeah, dude, seriously, I made a lot of videos yesterday and I've literally been muted the entire single time. So as a result, I need to figure out how do I stop this auto mute thing because it's really pissing me off. Let me see. I'm in the settings. I think I did it. I think I actually did it. I think I just did it. Disable mute button. All right. Okay, I'm pressing the mute button. Can you still hear me? Yes? No? Maybe? All right. I will never be muted again. This is like for those of you who are my fans and my team. I'm never going to be muted again. Khalas. Problem solved. That's crazy. Cuz you can only tell if I'm muted from the colors from the front, right? Like see, it's like green. So when it's red, that means I'm muted, but I can't really tell, and it's so freaking annoying because every time I move the mic, I don't even touch it. It's like it just mutes itself. So, no, we're good. We're good. Problem solved. All right, so let's take a look at gold. How many people are tuned in right now? We have we got 6 people watching. Guys, welcome for the 6 of you who have just tuned in. My name is Faisal, and I'm an institutional trader, and I focus on NASDAQ, I focus on indices in general, and also a bit of Forex, but mostly gold and NASDAQ. These are my two core. I also take a look at Bitcoin for those who are crypto fanatics and you guys want to actually talk about crypto. I can actually look at the charts and give you some analysis, but I trade based off of liquidity. So let's get into the charts and look at what our setup will be for today. And also, just to add on an extra note, I want you guys to understand that this is not a signal service. I'm not providing a signal service. I'm not telling you guys when to buy. I'm not telling you guys when to sell. I'm not telling you guys, any of these. This is not where do I set my TP, where do I set my stop loss kind of service. I'm literally just trading off of my personal account and I'm sharing my trades live to the world. And also for those who are interested with my trades, I explain my setups. I don't just trade trades without explaining them. I explain them because if it benefits you guys and you learn something new, then that's my purpose. That is my job. I love to teach. So hopefully you guys find the stream beneficial and take full advantage of it. You're just gonna drive and you're gonna listen to me. As long as you're not holding your phone, bro. I don't want you holding your phone. All right, so without further ado, let's dive right in. We are looking at gold right now. We already have a demand zone and we already have a supply zone. And now we're looking at it on a 1 hour time frame. All right, let me just put the settings and then head over to the watermark. Make it nice and bright so you guys can see, what we're looking at. Okay. So we're looking at gold on the 1 hour time frame, and it seems like it's respecting some levels. So this high over here was respected. It actually broke through, but before going higher, it came back down and swept liquidity a little bit, filled the imbalance, and now it's aiming higher. This candle is probably going to come down over here into this fair value gap over here, or probably even come down into this liquidity zone over here. Like this could be a clean setup entry over here. We already have a buy position over here that I did not take. I did not take this trade. However, this would be a perfect setup. I've only taken this trade as a scalp trade, and I literally just scalped off a few dollars here and there. But overall, I am not in this trade, so don't get excited. Right now, I'm currently not in any trade. I've actually taken a early trade today, and I lost $100. Nothing crazy. 102. Wait, I need to make this a little bit bigger. Voila. Okay. I lost $102 today. It's nothing at all. I was just testing the waters. I traded London session for the German stock market, and obviously the only way to learn how to become a German stock trader is to practice by taking trades. So my risks for the German stock market is literally 0.1% of my account. It's not even 1%. So I'm just experimenting. So it's like loose change just to see if it's the same as NASDAQ. Obviously I was wrong, so I got punished by the market and I'm back on the New York session. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying because I do want to get into the German stock market. So we'll see how that goes. Um, okay, so gold is behaving in the way it's expected to behave. It's respecting the levels. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. It broke above, filled the fair value gap, came down to the liquidity zone and took off all the way from there. Came back down. Price is very likely going to come back down to this liquidity zone over here. But before we continue any further, I really insist that we take a look at the news. Um, Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open the news, and we're gonna see what we can find on Forex Factory. All right, gonna put the news here, and I'm gonna post it on the live. Yep, you guys can see it clearly. So what do we got today? We got Jolt's job openings. 6 p.m. So you know what this means, guys? That means even at 9:30, when the market comes down and strikes the 9:30 o'clock, I won't be taking trades. Why? Because we got news 30 minutes after. And since we got news after, this simply means there's no trades to be taken at this point of time. Gold to 4560 done up. 4560. No, bro. I mean, yeah, 4560 is a very high probability entry point, but for me, I believe it's actually going to go down all the way to 4500. Gold is very likely going to go down to 4500 before, like, it's going to do a quick retracement before it goes up higher. Good morning, bro. It's good evening over here. Are you in the States or in Canada or something? But how you doing, Riyadh? Did I say it right? Riyadh, like the capital of Saudi, Riyadh or Riyadh? I think I'm saying it. I think I'm butchering your name, bro. All right, I'm gonna go live on TikTok as well. Um, Let me see. All right, here we go. TikTok. But then everybody who's gonna be on my TikTok is gonna say, Faisal, I can't see your screen. Well, duh. I'm streaming on YouTube. Riyadh. Morning, morning. Well, I'm guessing you just woke up. I'm feeling a bit laid back today. Look, I've noticed something. Whenever it rains in Dubai, I end up getting in a really cozy mood. And once I'm in this cozy mood, it's kind of like hard to get out of because it's just cozy. Yeah. Okay, gotta pick a filter. I gotta find a filter that doesn't make me look puffy. Oh my god, I'm having a bad hair day. This is actually a really bad hair day. If you guys come on TikTok, you'll see it. All right, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm live. All right, guys. So, as I was saying, so we're looking at the news. And we've got Jolt's job openings. So for those of you who are wondering what Jolt's job opening is, it is number of job openings during the reported month, excluding the farming industry. So basically, the amount of people who were hired, and there are job openings and there are job listings in the country, everything except farmers. And obviously, we know that the farming industry takes up the most jobs in the country, but it's mostly everything else. I mean, literally can go anywhere from real estate all the way down to technology and stuff like that. What do you think about NASDAQ? We are on Tuesday. Can we see the high of the week? I will take a look at NASDAQ immediately soon as I finish reading the news report. So yeah, released monthly about 35 days after the month ends. It's released late, but can impact the market because job openings are a leading indicator of overall employment. So obviously, more people that are employed simply means more people are happy, which means there is more spending in the US, which means the stock market is going to go up. So if we see a positive JOLTS job opening, we're going to see a positive move on the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and so on and so forth. Job creation is an important leading indicator, spending which overall economic activity. Yeah, pretty much like what I said. All right, so that is happening at 6 p.m. UAE time, which is basically in 39 minutes. What's up, guys? Those of you who are tuning in on TikTok, how you doing? I'm live trading on YouTube. So if you want to join the YouTube, it is SCT Club. So SCT Club is where I'm live on YouTube. So if you want to tune in, then you can actually have a conversation with me there and see the charts. All right, so let's turn off and get rid of the news. Alrighty. Now let's get back to the charts. Okay, so what do you think about Nasdaq? We are on Tuesday. Okay, so we already looked at gold. Like I said, I think it's going to be going down. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of this at this point. Okay, we're coming up to 9:30. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking right here. Is where I'm thinking of an entry, and this is where I'm thinking for a stop loss. Literally right underneath this low over here. All right, and I'm targeting the next zone. I mean, it's literally gonna go up to the supply zone, but very likely it's gonna go up here. Like I'm a scalp trader. I don't want to predict. I don't predict markets. Nobody in this world knows where the hell the market's gonna go. So even to answer your question, Riyadh, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know where the market is going. All I know is where it's at and what's the probability of it going to someplace else. But to guess where it's going, nobody knows where it's going because that's just how it is. Welcome everybody who's tuning in on TikTok. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Everybody that's tuning in for the basically everyone that's tuning in right now, welcome. I am a trader. I've been trading the industry for quite some time. So if you guys want to learn how to trade, this is the place for you. I'm live trading right now on TikTok, I mean on YouTube, so feel free to come through. So as I mentioned earlier, Riyadh, can we see a high of the week? It really depends on the Jolt's job opening news. So once we find out in the next 35 minutes, then we're gonna get a fundamental insight on where the market is going. Excuse me. Hold on. Hello? I am live. Are you still live? Okay, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, and you're calling me. Just text me, babe. All right, bye, cutie. All right. Apologies, guys. That's my baby. All right. I know, right? My girl. Okay, so coming back. Um, Jolt's opening is in 35 minutes, 36 minutes. And from that, we're going to be getting some insights on the economic climate of the US. So once we start seeing that, then we're going to figure out fundamentally if the price of the stock market's going to go higher or lower. What's up, guys? Buen dia, buenas noches. Um, so yeah, so stock market right now, we're literally, this is the trades that I've taken yesterday. Okay, pretty clean. 9:30 happened. I did not take immediate trades. I waited patiently to see if there's any moves. Price came back up, filled this imbalance over here, rejected off. It was a clean rejection, and then I've taken my profits over here. On a 1 minute time frame, it'll be much clearer. This is exactly what I did over here. I saw this rejection, so I said, okay, I'm going to enter. So it entered at the imbalance over there. Price came up, almost hit my stop loss, came back down, smashed TP. And then again, I found a rejection off of this important algorithmic liquidity level. And then from that, price came down and smashed TP. So now you could see that price is having some choppy action. But things are escalating in the Middle East, as everybody probably knows at this point. And since things are escalating in the Middle East, I'm expecting the price of the Nasdaq to dump. However, is it gonna dump yet? I don't know. Nobody knows how to, like, I can't predict the price. I can't read the price in the future. I can only tell you where it's at and what's the possibilities based on the positioning of my stop loss, my take profit, based on all of these things. How you guys doing? If you guys are looking to watch what I'm doing right now, I am live trading on YouTube. I'm literally, or you can join my fan club. I'm live trading on YouTube, SCT Club. All right, SCT Club. You can literally head over to our YouTube. SCT Club is the place I need you guys to be. So yeah, if you guys want to see me live trade, SCT Club, that's the place to be. So yeah, we've got 4 minutes, 3 minutes actually, until we've got 3 minutes until 9:30, which is the first injection of liquidity. And then once the first injection of liquidity comes in, then we're gonna be able to say, aha, like now we're gonna see what price is doing. But then again, it could still be a liquidity sweep. And the reason why it could be a liquidity sweep simply is because it is only 5:30. It's still 5:30, and at 6 o'clock, I'm talking UAE times. Okay, let's talk US times. It's only 9:30, and we've got news at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that being said, you don't want to trade before the news. You definitely do not want to trade before the news. You do news trading, you're pretty much gambling, because the news trading is basically an injection of liquidity. So let's see. If I end up taking a trade right here because of some displacement or something, there could be a setup that could happen over here. If I end up taking a trade over here, it's probably going to be a very small lot size. So I'm probably going to be using like 5 lots or something. So nothing could go wrong. Bro, everything could go wrong if you're trading the news without any patience, man. Trading literally means waiting. You have to be patient, because a no trade day is winning. Actually, if you actually think about it, a no trade day is actually winning. But if you're trading during a like if you're trading during a um I don't know, like if you're trading on a no trade day and it comes in um on a day and you feel skeptical about the trade, then you're probably going to get stop loss hits, because, and then revenge trade, because it's something very common a lot of people do. So be patient, let the price come to you. That is the only way to become a profitable trader. For those of you who are just tuning in, the 8 people who are watching, what's up? If you want me to take a look at something else while we wait for price to do its thing, let's do it. We've got time. I can look at Forex. I could look at other things. This NC, this is not NC. It's NQ that I'm looking at right now. But if you want to see what I'm looking at, just head over to YouTube, guys. YouTube is where I'm at right now. I'm literally here on TikTok just to talk to the 3 of you. But those of you just want to watch me live, just head over to YouTube. And the YouTube is SCT Club. You'll literally see lots of videos with my face doing this. So yeah. We got 15 seconds, 10 seconds until New York's liquidity injection. We literally have 3 seconds, 2, 1, and it's 9:30. Where is the liquidity? Price is going up. See, imagine all the people who shorted the market right here. They see this rejection wick and they're thinking, okay, this is a healthy, good sign to short the market. Everybody got stopped out over here. So let's see. We don't know where price is going yet. We still have 30 minutes. We got 30 whole minutes. How you guys doing? Everyone that's tuning in on TikTok. I'm sorry, for those of you who are tuning in on TikTok and you don't see my screen, it's because I'm live on YouTube. YouTube is where I am streaming right now, my charts, and watching what the market is doing. So if you're just tuning in on TikTok, you're literally just going to be looking at my face, talking to you guys and talking to YouTube. So I'm literally just having a conversation with you guys. But if you want to see the charts and seeing what I do, SCT Club is on YouTube. That's where I'm live at. If you can't find SCT Club, just go on my profile through TikTok. You're going to see the name SCT Club. Click on it. That is the YouTube. All right. So yeah, those of you who are watching on YouTube right now, do you see what price is doing over here? This is the 930, 929. This is the 930 candle. Anyone who was impulsive would have seen this candle over here and they would have thought to themselves, okay, this is a wonderful sell candle. And then they shorted the market and instantly stopped them out here or here, probably even here. But I'm not taking an early trade. I'm simply just waiting. We are literally just waiting. We are not taking early trades. We are simply waiting because we've got news in 29 minutes. And obviously, also, when we have this injection of liquidity, price is simply going to be doing its thing. So there is that. Slimani, what's up, bro? Thank you for laughing and smiling and nervously laughing. FOMC member William speak. Gold, no drama. I'm gonna open the I'm gonna go ahead and open the news again while we wait for price to do its thing. We can just explore and read some things together. It's about to hit the fan, folks. Euro USD. All right, let's see the Euro USD. One user said it's about to hit the fan, folks, on Euro USD. It doesn't look like it's hitting the fan. It looks like the market has already moved, to be honest. Euro USD looks like it literally just moved. There is a level of liquidity over here. This is a liquidity zone. All right, this is how I mark the liquidity zone. Right over there. You drag it across. And you can see it actually perfectly hits. So this random dude called M. Juriasi 1 minute ago is probably right that it's about to hit the fan. How you guys doing? Oh, you guys on TikTok, I know you're probably wondering, why is this guy talking to himself? I'm really not talking to myself. I'm talking to the people on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, live trading on YouTube. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing, I'm live on YouTube. The name is SCT Club. SCT Club. Type that over in YouTube, you'll find somebody live, and that somebody is me, and I'm going to be doing this while also showing you the charts. So yeah, Euro USD does look pretty good. You can see that it's hit liquidity, literally pinpoint accuracy over here. And then again, it came down, it filled the fair value gap perfectly, and now it's aiming to go higher. But before it goes higher, it might come down to find some imbalances on the 5-minute time frame. But it's also kind of doubtful. Maybe come down over here, or probably come down over here. Like this is probably a area where price is gonna probably come back to. Ugh, keeps disappearing. Right over here to here, and voila, stretch it across. Yeah, see, this is an area where price can go to because of this high. I didn't even look left and I could tell you that this is the area. This is a strong area for price to come back to. So there's a high chance the price could actually go down from here. So if I were to take a trade on Euro USD, this is where I'll be placing my entries. This is where I'll be placing my stops. And I'll be targeting, I mean, let's chart Euro USD. Let's see what's happening on Euro USD. We can look over here. Nope, we can look over there. That is the high over there. That is the high. That is the high. The high. Another high. Yep. And this is the market structure shift over here. All right. Break lower high taken out. Yep. Over here. What's up, guys? Tuning in on. Thank you for the likes. For those of you who are tuning in on TikTok, come through on YouTube. SCT Club. I'm live trading on YouTube. SCT Club. So that's where I'm targeting. This is where my TP will be if I am taking a Euro USD trade. Literally right here. That's what I'm looking for. It's a nice 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It's not bad. It's a pretty tight ratio. Yeah, 4-to-1. I mean, it's 3.9, but it's basically 4. Yeah, SCT Club. You're right. SCT Club. You're gonna find me live on YouTube and SCT Club, and just tune in. TikTok, I'm literally just talking to you guys because I like to go live on TikTok, but the YouTube is exactly where I'm live right now. All right, so what else? Let's go back to the Nasdaq and see what's happening. S&P 500 is having a massive rejection over here. I need to draw some zones over here. The demand zone was completely wiped out over here. Price came down. Let's draw some lines on the S&P 500. All right, so this is a high over here. This is a high over here. This is a high over here. So we are still bearish. All right, we are still bearish on S&P. Okay, this is the last lower high. If this candle breaks above in the next 23 minutes, then we are officially bullish on the S&P 500. With the Dow Jones, over here, we are also bearish. You can clearly see over here there's a break of structure lower high that was taken out. This level is no longer important. Okay. Neither is this level over here. So you can see prices completely taken out over here. Price went higher and then it failed and it just crashed from there. So let's go see. This is where Trump manipulated the market and Baron Trump probably made $60 million. I'm pretty sure it's him. So let's see about that. This would be a key level over here as well. And then over here as well. I mean, this is pretty close, but it's still a level. And then over here, this is a level that price has just broken up off. So even on the Dow Jones, price is bullish. So that means the lower high was taken out over here. All right. And you can already see the retracement. You can see the imbalance over here, which makes a lot more sense now. I haven't charted the Dow Jones in so long. I mean, I've been literally fully focused on the Nasdaq only because it's truly been working out for me. But you can clearly see on a 4-hour time frame, it literally came in perfectly and filled it. For those of you who are tuning in on TikTok, just come to SCT Club. SCT Club is on YouTube where I'm live trading. Live trading on YouTube, SCT Club. All right. But so far, you guys on YouTube, everyone just watching quietly. You guys don't have questions? Like, I'm talking a bit quickly. So obviously you guys are probably like, what is he saying? So ask me questions. Like I said, I am a mentor. I like to teach. I'm a trading instructor. So ask me questions and I'll explain myself. All right. So we are bullish over here. Let's see. All right, let's come back to the Nasdaq. Quite some lines over here. Let's see what's happening on the 1-minute time frame. Okay, so 9:30 happened over here. I'm gonna mark this level. Won't be taking trades till the news comes out. You're driving in traffic, how to get home fast. I'm sorry for you, man. I am so sorry for you. The traffic is crazy in the UAE, but you know what? It's actually been better these days. Okay, so we've got a structure break over here. Price has gone higher. It filled the imbalance and it's actually going even higher from here. So this is probably a good setup over here, but I'm also not comfortable taking it. Why am I not comfortable taking it? Um, because we still got news coming out. We literally just have news coming out, so it's not really ideal for me to take any trades. I mean, I'm literally going against my rules if I end up taking any trades. So I don't want to do that. I want to stick to my rules. I'm not trading before the news, but this is a setup over here. Nonetheless, this is a clean 5-to-1 risk to reward ratio setup. However, I'm not taking it. Um, Welcome, guys. Those of you who are just tuning in on TikTok, I am live on YouTube, SCT Club. If you want to know where it is, it's SCT Club. All right, let's see. What else? What are the comments? 4350 buy stop before news. Yeah, people are putting buy stop orders at 4350. Let's see. This is probably gold. Yeah, gold 4350. People are placing um I mean, I think that's your level, right? Anas, I think that's the level you talked about, 4350. No, no, you said 4350. Why would this guy say 4350? Actually, no, yeah, he's right. Whoever this guy is, Patience FX. I mean, his name suits him. Patience FX. So yeah, 4350 is literally where I marked the level, 4351. So 4350 is the cleanest point, but yes, that is where liquidity is. That is literally where liquidity is going to be heading towards before going higher. So plenty of liquidity levels. So there's one over here at 4,490, and then the next one is 4,415, and the last one is 4,350. So plenty of levels over here, guys. Plenty, plenty, plenty of levels. Don't rush. I am not rushing. I'm patient. I didn't take a trade. You can see right there on my P&L on the top right. You can clearly see I have not taken any trade. And I'm not taking any trade yet. We're still waiting to see what happens in the market. Uh, how you guys doing? I see a lot of you guys tuning in. Welcome, guys. Any of you guys on TikTok or YouTube have questions? Ask me, ask away. Got plenty of time for you guys. We've got the news in 20 minutes. Got the news in 20 minutes. Actually, even less. We got the news in 17 minutes. USD JPY 10 pip Renko still in survival mode, lower highs. I mean, this is an interesting rejection over here. Uh, Fadel, good day. Nothing really to update. The war and tweets are in the driver's seat. NQ direction south until the confirmation of talks from Iranians. That's actually true. Trump came out and said that the war is coming to an end. Trump literally came out like someone just said a interesting comment. He said nothing really to update. The war and the tweets are in the driver's seat. Like Nasdaq direction is south until the confirmation of talks from Iranians. I'm already a very bearish on Nasdaq as I mentioned earlier, but whatever is moving the price higher right now is literally Donald Trump and his famous Truth Social messages saying things that are not necessarily true, which are completely like really manipulating the markets. So again, I don't want to take trades. I mean, this is a nice level to get an entry from, but I see multiple rejection wicks. 1, 2, 3. So there's plenty of rejection wicks over here, and I'm so tempted to enter a sell trade over here. Um, I mean, this could actually be a better looking setup if we just place a short position over here. This would be so much better from here to here. But also at the same time, we still have news in 15 minutes, so it's not going to be ideal. Um, but yeah, gonna be waiting. I need to see some displacement. Once I see displacement, that's where I'll be able to make better decisions. Can you go on the 15 minutes on Nasdaq? Sure can, my friend. Sure can. This is what the 15-minute looks like. And you know what this could look, you know what this could be? This could be a massive rejection wick. Like this could be simply a sweep over here. This could literally be a liquidity sweep. And then price reverses from here and it just crashes. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Plenty of levels over here. And I love how this level was respected so many times. It's so clean. Plenty of levels over here. Let's see what's going on. Price is just doing its thing. This is just liquidity sweeps. How you doing, Warsa? Warsa, I'm great, my friend. I'm great. How you doing, my bro? Remember, if you guys want to see me live trade, just head over to YouTube. Okay? I'm reading all your messages right now. Everybody that's tuning in live on YouTube. I'm live trading on YouTube. SCT Club. On TikTok, I come here just to talk, just to have fun. It's mostly like about me, about the weather, about life. But then if we're talking about trading and professional stuff, SCT Club is my trading community. So come through and ask questions over there because I'm live trading on YouTube. But as of now, there is no trades. I'm literally just holding my guns and I'm waiting for a setup. I don't see anything crazy happening right now. Literally waiting. Let's take a look at gold. Let's see what's happening on gold. Looks like gold is also faltering. Yeah, literally at this point, everything that's paired to the US dollar is just right now paused. You're going to find a lot of sweeps. You're going to find a lot of sloppy price action. And that sloppy price action is literally just showing you where price is at and where it's going. It's all liquidity being injected in the market. Lots of buyers and sellers are entering the market as we speak right now. So there's no clear trend. If you're taking a trade right now, you're actually gambling. So please, guys, please don't take any trades. Just be patient. We still have 13 minutes until the market opens up. It's open. 13 minutes until the news opens up. Once the news comes out, we're going to have our bias. Once the news and the bias comes out, we're going to be able to have better confirmation. So thankfully, we only have one red folder news today. What's up, Apple Jump 85? How much money have you lost today? Because every time you join my stream, you always say you lost $1,000 to $2,000 every day. You literally tune in and you say, I lost this and I lost that. So what is it this time? Don't mean to be mean, bro, but like, that's just the comedy part. It's literally comedy. I'm just literally just playing with you. For those of you who are tuning in, I am live trading right now on YouTube, SCT Club. SCT Club. You're going to find me live on YouTube. If you want to watch how I'm live trading and the decisions I'm making, this is the place for you guys to be. Live trading on YouTube. Come through. You guys have any idea how much I love music? I love music so much that I could actually play a lot of music today in stream, but I know that if I play music, it's going to be flagged, which sucks. Like, I don't remember music ever being flagged a long time ago, but now it just gets flagged with everything you do. You can't have background music unless it's like from SoundCloud or something. But I'm not a SoundCloud kind of person. Oh, this is boring. I'm actually bored right now. Trading days like these are the worst. When I have news coming in, I don't like trading on news days. And this week, every single day has news. Every single day. I'm already on a long on XAU. Entry was at market open and target is Asia high. Let's see. Let's take a look. Gold, market open. Where is the market open? Let's go on 15-minute time frame. Let's see. Where is the market open? Gosh, I need to use the event line session break. Okay, there is the market open. So you're okay, and then Asian high is right there. Yeah, sounds reasonable, bro. Sounds reasonable, Zach. It's a good. But it's crazy though. You entered at market open, like literally at market open. Oh, New York open. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Bro, you were trading before the news. Let's see, I've got this one indicator. I hate using indicators, but this is very convenient because it's not like a tool that I make financial decisions from. It's literally a tool just to show me the highs and lows of Asian, London, New York, and what time they open. So you enter the buy over here, right there, 4573, and your target is there. But where is your stop loss? Fingers crossed it might actually hit your TP. Fingers crossed, hopefully it does. Um, Fingers crossed. I hope that happens. But I would never do that. Personally, for me, taking a trade before news, I can't. It terrifies me, to be honest. How you doing, guys? Those of you who are tuning in on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube, SCT Club. TikTok is literally just here just to socialize with you guys. So YouTube is where I am actually live, sharing the charts and talking about the market. Trade is running smoothly. Stop loss is at break even for real now. That's good. So now you are in a risk-free trade, which is the most important thing. Why don't you take some partials? Because you know what happens in red folder news? A lot of sweeps happen. A lot of sweeps happen. So maybe price is gonna come down to your break even. So you might as well take some profits. Take partials, bro. Close 50%. You'll thank me later, bro. Close 50%. It's still a win. Hello, wallah. Akhbarak. Anas. Wait, do we have two Anas over here? We've got an Anas CQ and Anas ASR35. Straight gangster. Oh, I'm so bored. You know, trading is literally 90% waiting. You literally just sit and you wait for market to do its thing. You know, the hardest thing, you guys, is I'll give you guys some advice, like something I've been thinking about a lot, and I realized it not too long ago, but it's in my mind, and it's like, you know, you guys struggle with trading because you always want to be in the action. Um, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that thought. But what are my thoughts on bot trading? I'm just replying to someone from TikTok, from Wolf RX. My thoughts on bot trading is it doesn't work. It might work for a couple of days, okay? It might be helpful and beneficial for a couple of days, but it is actually not a good thing. And why is that? Is because bot trading, if it was good, you would be a billionaire right now, and so many people would be billionaires. But then if you are not bot trading and you're using real manual setups, then you're trading based off of these decisions that constantly changes. Like right now, I could be bullish on the market, but then with time, I could literally just switch up And because the price has changed its decision, I end up taking sells. And that quick decision comes from watching price action doing its thing. But bots can't do that. It's a robot. It makes decisions based on mathematics. And what if price dumps? Like the most common thing with bots is that they buy, like if you're looking to buy, it will always place buy limit orders underneath the lows. Okay? And it will keep stacking those buy limit orders on those lows until it reaches a point where it's like, what if the market just nosedives? What if it crashes completely? What the bot's gonna end up doing is buy, 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 and it doesn't stop. Then some people are gonna say, okay, but what about a bot that buys, 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 and after the third buy, it just stops and it closes the trade and comes back tomorrow. Okay, no problem. So in that day, price crashed down, and you had three losing trades of martingale strategy. Martingale meaning like you enter 0.1, you lose it, then you enter 0.2, then you lose it, then you enter 0.4, then you lose it, then you enter 0.8, and you lose it. That's martingale, and it's really dangerous. Super, super dangerous. Bots will end up always using martingale. More often than not, they're usually using martingale. Like there's no risk management strategy besides the martingale strategy. What if the next day, instead of price dumping, it starts pumping? So all the sell limit orders gets activated. Then what? How much money can you have to let a bot automate it? Because again, I gotta ask you, if bot trading was successful, then why are people selling the bot trades? Like the bot system. Can you find all these people who are talking about bot trading? Can you find them giving away a bot system for free? You won't find it. They will sell it for you. They will come to you and they will say, I'm selling it for $100, $200, $300. My guys, if you are profitable with bot trading, why are you selling it? Just like how I'm profitable in trading, why am I not selling a course? I'm teaching you guys for free. I don't need to teach a course. I don't need to charge anything. Completely free. You gotta think, guys. You gotta think because sometimes people who like rob people of money and stuff like that, they know your weakness, and that weakness is they know your vulnerability. They know your Achilles heel. They know that they know that making making money off of these people is what keeps them in the game. So that is my honest opinion. Person giving bot by making account on his referral. That's also another option. Yes, absolutely. I make money on my referrals. All right. So for example, I teach, I sit and I make courses and I create content. If you go over to the YouTube, you'll find 100 videos that I post one every single day. It takes time to record, to edit, to master, to mix, to add the audio, to add the effects. It takes all of this takes time. And as a form of gratitude, I tell people, okay, I'll teach you guys how to trade. All I need from you is two things for you to show up and also use my affiliate link. Completely free. I don't charge anything. However, I am not selling anything. So if you guys use my affiliate link, you guys are not paying for anything. If you guys deposit in your trading account, I'm not taking your money. So you got to think of it in that perspective. But these bot traders, they will create bots that consistently take multiple trades because every single trade you take brings in a lot of commission. A lot of commission that these guys can literally just walk away with thousands of dollars a day, even if they don't know how to make money. So something to consider, guys. Took the W for the day. Hell yeah. That's good. So you didn't wait for price to head over to the Asian high. We still didn't get to Asian high. It looks like it's heading there, but we've got 1 minute until the news comes out. But it's good. I'm really happy you took the W for the day. Don't revenge trade. I mean, not revenge trade, but don't get greedy. The word is greed over here. Can you guys believe I could have actually made money here in NASDAQ? I could have actually secured some pips over here. Because we already had over here, like, look, it's a break of structure. All right. It comes back, it fills, and it goes higher. But then again, It's not solid. I'm not like convinced. It did come, it filled it, and it came higher, but it's still not convincing. Bots and copy trading are all the same. Results are always the same. Negative RR. Absolutely, Zach. Absolutely. But you can't convince people. For there to be winners in the trading industry, there has to be losers. And the losers will always defend these failing things. The losers will always defend indicators. The losers will always defend bots. The losers will always defend these things. You will never find someone who comes in the world and goes on camera and says, "Guys, I am a multimillionaire because of bots." It doesn't happen that way. Bots saved my life. What? Oh my God. Guys, check out this one indicator. It's what made me millions of dollars. Man, you find plenty of these people. It's crazy. And then you ask them to go live trading, they won't go live trading. All right, so the market is moving. Let's take a look at the news. We've just hit the news. So let's see. Let me open the news page. Where are we? You guys see it? Okay. Um, let's see. What do we have? It's pretty neutral. Forecast is 6.89. The Jolt's 6.88, so it's pretty neutral. It's neutral. So it looks like the fundamentals are not going to be making any decisions for us today. It's purely technicals and also Donald Trump's tweets. So then this trade would have been a nice valid trade that I've missed, which sucks. This could have been the cleanest 2-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio I would have taken right now. Oh my God, it's even going up to 4-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio. Am I gonna enter late? No, I don't think so. If price keeps going higher, I'm not taking a trade. If price comes lower and it creates a relative equal low with nice rejections, then I'll probably enter a trade. But for the time being, I've missed the trade. I've missed the move. I didn't want to gamble, guys. So, ugh, that pissed me off. Per person comes live and makes money through bot every day. His account is increasing. Hamza, let that person go live trading every day and let me see that person's account. You can put a shout out. Let me see that person's account and let me see his RR. Let me see his setup. Let me see his trades. If he's not afraid to share it, let him share it. I'm not opposed to it. Like I said, I'm not biased. I'm not picky, but I want proof. Show me proof. I want to see proof because I know for a fact I challenge any bot trader while he sits and does nothing and lets his bot operate for him. I'll make them watch me triple my account faster than he ever will. And in the end, my portfolio is going to be around. And their portfolio is not going to be around. Yeah, so no news. It's pretty neutral. So we're just going to basically be seeing price doing technical. We're going to be looking at technicals. Like even Hamza, if you head over to YouTube, you're also gonna see like there's other people also agreeing that not everybody believes in bot trading because if it was that easy, everybody is literally gonna be a multi-billionaire, not even millionaire, multi-billionaire. So something to consider. Um, for those of you who are considering bot trading, it's a very lazy way to get into the markets, and you're going to lose in the end. It's like a very definitive thing, and you'll remember what I'm saying. I'm not saying this in a condescending way. I'm saying this out of respect and love, because you guys need to understand that trading is the hardest thing in the world. It is the hardest way to make the easiest money. So you're trying to convince me that there is a way to make millions of dollars easy? No, man, doesn't work that way. Price swept Asia session on gold. Great trade. Let's see. I want to see that. I want to see a rejection wick here on the 15-minute time frame. So yes, it swept Asian session high. However, it didn't close lower. There's also a sweep over here. This is also a rejection wick, and so is this. So this is a bullish candle. It looks aggressive. There's also lots of imbalances over here. This looks like a very nice bullish run. So I don't think it's a sweep, not yet. I want to see more. I want to see displacement. I don't see displacement. It's not a sweep unless there's a displacement. If there is displacement, then I can confidently say, with full confidence, I'm not saying you're wrong, Zach. I'm saying I need more confluences. I need more proof. This isn't enough because the candle still didn't close. 5-minute candle, it closed. Yes, there's a rejection wick over here. However, the rejection wick is still a strong indication that it could go higher from here. So we'll see. If it does go lower, like I said, this is where I'm looking to enter a gold trade, which is down over here. This is precisely where my entry is going to be. Liquidity zones. Unless price comes down over here, it comes back up, and then it creates another rejection wick, that's where I'm going to be entering a sell trade. That's how I do it. On gold, I don't go less than 15 minutes. 15 minutes is what I find to be most profitable for me. 1 minute, I can't do it on gold. It's too messy. But 1 minute on the Nasdaq works out for me just fine. All right, guys. It's been an hour. I'm live on YouTube, and I'm gonna call it a day. If I see any setups, I mean, I'm gonna have my alerts placed and everything. If I'm gonna see some setups on the Nasdaq or gold or anything interesting today, I will be placing. I mean, I'm gonna be posting the results on TikTok, and I'm gonna be posting the results on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting the results on Discord. So those are the main places I'll be posting the results. But for the time being, since it's been an hour on YouTube, I don't see any setups right now. So I'm just gonna wait for it. So hopefully Nasdaq's gonna come down, do a market structure shift. And for those of you who are wondering which is the area I'm looking for a market structure shift, I would say it's right over here. This is precisely where I'm looking for market to take out, which is basically 23,200. If price breaks this low with displacement, I'm shorting the market. I'm overall bearish on the Nasdaq. Um, I did a post a couple of days ago and on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, literally calling the U.S. stock market's going to crash. So remember one thing is that when there is boots on the ground, American boots on the ground in Kharg Island or in Iran or whatever, the stock market is going to crash like it's never crashed before. It's going to absolutely dump in the craziest way. No stop loss is gonna stop you and keep you safe when it dumps. It's gonna be completely the most aggressive move you'll ever see in your lifetime. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Be sure to subscribe and like and just watch some content that I posted on YouTube. There's plenty to watch, plenty of strategy videos, plenty of psychological videos, plenty of explanation videos. So be connected and join in on our Discord, guys. Discord is where I teach how to trade, and also you'll be able to manage your emotions through the community. Because if anyone has a question, you can ask me, and I will always give you feedback with some feedback to your analysis. All right, guys. Thank you very much. It's been real. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Peace.